It's a simple office phone or a large, custom-tailored telecommunications system. Whether it's voice only or voice and data, digital switching, transmission equipment, tie lines, Watts lines, multiple long-distance hookups. There's one company that can do it all. No, GTE.
You're really on the move. So you need a bank that can keep pace with you. Well, only a First Interstate Gold Bank card lets you cash a personal check up to $1,000 and get cash instantly at banking offices in more states and cities than any other bank. So come to First Interstate. We're not just keeping pace. We're setting the pace.
Next Sunday's cure for post-Super Bowl blues starts when 60 Minutes tackles the issues of the day. Then on Murder, She Wrote, a killer with a lethal playbook puts Jessica on the defensive.
You can't kill me the way you killed the others.
And with a front line like this, it's a whole new ball game. The return of designing women at a new day and time. Then, whether out in the field or in a huddle, it's no holds barred.
You either print that story or I'll take it to a paper that will. It's a great story.
Hard copy delivers. Don't miss the action next Sunday.
This is CBS.
In the beginning, flying was a real adventure. And on many airlines, it still is. But at Alaska Airlines, we go out of our way to make sure getting there is just as pleasant as being there.
I must own a half-dozen pair of boots, but these are the ones I use. You can tell by looking at them. Just like even though I've got other yellow pages around the house, this is the one at the top of the pile, USWest Direct. It stays on top because I can find everything I need right here. USWest Direct is the one I use. You can tell by looking at it.
USWest Direct, the one that gets used.
This is KIRO-TV, Channel 7 in Seattle.
The action doesn't stop when the game's over. When a beautiful starlet takes a fall, Mike Hammer gets fighting mad.
Broke my nose.
I don't think so, but we can work on it.
Bernie Coppell guests Wednesday. Then, no matter who wins,
We're looking for a killer.
it's how you play the game
Afternoon, man.
that really counts.
All right, both barrels.
Outlaws, Saturday on CBS.
Oh, you can depend on it.
Now, it's your play.
This is CBS.
We couldn't wait to get phones, all us girls. The first time my Emmett ever spoke to me, it was on the phone. You had such a beautiful voice. That's how he got me, that voice of his.
Pacific Northwest Bell, we've always been the future.
Before long, I suppose they'll have telephones that send you the picture of the person you're talking with. No telling how well I would have done with one of those.
That's a two-way street, Cupcake.
The greatest game on radio is the $50,000 KRPM Blackjack Tournament. A chance to win $1,000 an hour. $1,000 an hour. $1,000 an hour. Tune to 77 AM and 106 FM. A chance to win every hour. The $50,000 KRPM Blackjack Tournament. The greatest game on radio is on your new country connection, KRPM.
The great Nissan Truck Countdown continues, and a drive to set new sales records in just 14 days. To the south.
With the choice of 3.9% financing or up to $800 cash back, hard body trucks are flying out of here.
To the west.
The savings are tremendous on every hard body truck with sticker prices starting at $65.99.
Back east, Nissan hard bodies, the only import trucks with available V6 power, are going like wildfire.
There you have it. The time to save is now during the great Nissan Truck Countdown.
Wayne Cody Sports on KIRO Eyewitness News.
It began with a plan and the determination to go for it. General Motors made a commitment to build the highest quality cars in the world. They invested in the future, and now it's paying off. Today, GM brings you the result of 5 years of single-minded, dedicated effort. The best quality, best value GM cars ever built. The best warranty program offered by any American car manufacturer. GM's 6-year, 60,000-mile commitment. The vision is paying off.
I think there are 3 nevers to being a winning coach. Never let the press pick your starting quarterback. Never take a last-place team lightly. And really, no matter what the score, never let them see you sweat.
That's what Dry Idea aerosol is all about. Maximum control. It keeps you drier than the leading aerosol.
Everyone feels pressure. Winners don't let it show.
Dry Idea. Never let them see you sweat.
So you're into statistics, but here's a few you may have missed. Over the last 5 years, cocaine-related deaths have tripled, while deaths involving heroin have more than doubled. Each year, tens of thousands who gamble with drugs pay the ultimate price. If you don't believe these numbers, see for yourself. Because here is where they keep all the final statistics on file.
CBS Sports coverage of Super Bowl XXI is sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Engineered like no other car in the world. Allstate. For home, auto, and life insurance, you're in good hands with Allstate. And by DuPont. Better things for better living.
Ours, as you know, is not a perfect world. May I? That's why it's so refreshing when something really perfect comes along. Like Diet Coke. Tastes great straight, or on the rocks. Yet it's just 1 calorie. That's why Diet Coke is the perfect soft drink. For an imperfect world.
Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
It was the ultimate test of endurance, equivalent to more than a lap around the world in 8.5 days. This Mercedes-Benz traveled 31,000 miles, averaging over 154 miles per hour, stopping only seconds at a time for fuel and fresh drivers. Indeed, only seconds were needed, because during the entire trip, not a single mechanical failure occurred. High performance is exciting. High performance and reliability is Mercedes-Benz.
Sheraton, we know that little things mean a lot. That's why just one number gets you reservations at any Sheraton in the U.S. or 63 countries worldwide.
Beginning March 1st on CBS, people who go against me pay a price. You feel the fury. Now, see who it destroys. Judith Kranz's I'll Take Manhattan.
Take me back where I belong. Take me where it's safe and warm.
The Goodyear Vector is the all-season radial that pumps water away to keep more tire tread on the road. And for some, that's a comforting thought.
Take me home. Goodyear, take me home. Never matters how far I go. Goodyear, take me home.
You know, Jerry, you're a terrific husband and a super salesman.
Hey, Beth, what is this?
A financial genius. You're not.
Very few of us are. We can help. At New York Life, we have the resources to make the most of your resources. We offer a range of financial opportunities, including mutual funds, universal life, and limited partnerships. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Get the most out of life with New York Life.
I've tried it. Now I believe it. Denorex Tingles tells me it's doing more. Head and Shoulders, no tingle.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denorex adds both an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head and Shoulders. Hello, Denorex.
If you swallow a cold pill for your stuffed nose, you have to wait for it to travel all through your body before it gets to your nose. But Dristan Nasal Spray gives you fast relief right on the nose.
Join us at Pebble Beach, where the pros are stars and the stars play like pros. Another 8.
Late one night, when all the families and all the houses all across the land were fast asleep, all of their old family cars were taken away. In their places were left shiny new Honda Accords. And they all drove happily ever after.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes is America's cereal, pure and simple.
They're light, they're crispy, they're full of flavor, they're nutty kind of crispy, real good stuff.
Man, I get into it. I get me a big bowl of them.
Kellogg's is the original Corn Flakes. Nothing comes close.
I think it has a nostalgia quality to it, like an old rock and roll record. It's one of the last of the best. What else can you say about it?
Corn Flakes from Kellogg's. It's what cereal is all about.
It was so simple. Really, a direct electrical charge here heats up the carbonized filament here, which in turn excites the gases trapped in here, and
Oh, well, it's very nice, Thomas. But I wanted a Bud Light.
If you want the great taste of Bud Light, ask for it.
Don't feel bad, Thomas. It's not a complete loss.
Bud Light, because everything else is just a light.
Behind the headlines, the hard work, the heartache, and the heat. Tonight, after Super Bowl XXI, it's Hard Copy.
I don't know. You can't drive at night anymore. Did you know that? Mom told me that. I mean, that's really nothing.
I know.
I mean, 5 years, 7 years from now, what happens then? He won't ask us. Even if he needs our help, he won't ask us. So we gotta do something. We're the ones, you know.
Budweiser, proud sponsor of the Stars and Stripes, salutes Dennis Conner and his crew as they sail for the America's Cup.
You make America work, and this fight's for you.
The tax laws are changing. The deductions on interest are changing. So maybe you should apply for a card that doesn't charge interest, the American Express card. Apply now. Just look for this display.
Gosh, Clark, we've got to get back to the office and call London before the meeting's over. Taxi!
With the AT&T card, your people have the power to handle business better.
Taxi!
From anywhere to anywhere.
Come on, Clark.
It's okay, Lo. Everything's taken care of.
You always disappear in an emergency.
Order the AT&T card. It gives your people enormous abilities.
At the Rose Bowl, from your local station.
This is CBS.
He was demanding, like a boss, and that's what I called him. What a perfectionist. Just by listening, he knew if I tuned his engine properly. Usually I hadn't. This pizza they have named after him must be excellent. He would have it no other way.
There's only one frozen pizza worthy of the name Red Baron.
He was a legend, one very demanding legend.
It's official. The great Nissan countdown is on. An all-out drive to set new sales records in just 14 days. Let's go south.
The crowds, the cars, there's real excitement with 18 Nissan cars sticker priced under $10,000.
To the east.
It's an all-out sellout from sports cars to stylish family cars like Stanza. The savings are fantastic.
Out west, everything's selling fast, especially Maxima. Motor Trend called it the best luxury sedan in the world for the price.
Bottom line, it's the best time ever to buy Nissan during the great Nissan countdown.
Hold this, would you? Whoa. How about this here? You like those? Have one of these. Here, Dimitri. Don't worry about it. Okay. Have another. Maybe this one here. Yeah. Here, let's bring in Dimitri. Here, have that. Right over there. Maybe this. Hey!
Aaron Brown, weeknights on KIRO Eyewitness News at 11.
CBS Sports coverage of Super Bowl XXI is sponsored by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. The Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. No matter how far you go, Goodyear takes you home. And by Unison.
Denver ball.